All right, guys, I'm back from the range. This is the Trail Boss. 14 grains is what I loaded in all these. What was a 6 different bullets. I think there was 3 that was the same bullet, but were different. All right, we're going to get into that. All right. Now, this first bullet was 20 grains, and it was alloy number 2, Lyman alloy number 2 mixture. This is a 3118 Lyman bullet. It's powder coated, and I did use traditional lube with it. It's a no gas check style bullet. And right here is the results. Right there. This is the point of aim, point of impact. There's only 4 shots. The first one, I have a feeling some up there. Hate to tell on myself. But there was some guys down there shooting already, and I may have aimed at their target. Probably why I didn't get a chronograph reading, because it was too far to the left. Well, with that said, this 4-shot group was an inch, 1.923 inches. Now, all these shots were at 50 yards. With not knowing what this point of impact was, I wanted to make sure to be as close as I could to get it on paper without getting some extreme way out there. And now I want you to note what I just said about this bullet. This was with alloy number 2. Now, this next group we're going to talk about is the same bullet, but it's linotype. And it weighed 115, 5 grains less. Of course, we know it's a harder bullet. All right. 14 grains Trail Boss. Same bullet. But now this came out to over 5.5 inches. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's got to be something to that, because I was shooting the best I could. So you would think a harder bullet would shoot better, but in this case it didn't. I don't know if the gases was bypassing it. Now these are sized. This is another point. These 2 bullets were sized to 309, .309. So that's my results on that. Oh, I forgot to talk about the speed. On the first group, of course, I didn't get a chronograph reading on the first one. I explained that. I think it was too far to the left, shooting at the wrong target. But my average speed was 1776.5. And my extreme spread was 40. All right. And on the second one, the linotype, was 1807.6 with an extreme spread of 39. Now, see, the extreme spread was lower, the speed was higher, but the groups just, I don't know. I can't explain why it would 2.5 times get bigger, but it did. Okay. All right. Now, the next group is right here. A point of impact. Quite a bit lower than the others. Same bullet. Now this is alloy number 2. But it wasn't sized. I didn't size this 309. This is sized .315. So, groups got smaller. Well, it got smaller than the linotype. It's a 2.476 grouping. Let's see. Let's look at the speed. Now, actually, the speed was in between. It was 1786.2 with an extreme spread of 22. So my numbers look good there, especially extreme spread. And the groups don't look that bad. So not sizing that bullet in this gun, yeah, it's working. So Mike, you're right there. It works. Mike Treen sent me these bullets to test, and he sent them unsized for me to test that way. So it looks like, and you can tell, see, with them 3 hitting like that, these 2 could have been me easily. So you got 3 here almost touching. So I'd say unsized probably works better with that bullet. All right, now the next bullet is my bullet, the 170 grain Lee round flat nose. It's powder coated. It's wheel weight alloy. It's traditional lube with a gas check. And all these are 14 grains of Trail Boss. Let me get into the speed before I get into the group size. Okay. The average speed was 1327.2 with an extreme spread of 30. So my extreme spreads are getting better than what they used to be in the past. So I learned something from the reloading dude. I was watching him one day, and he was shooting through his chronograph, and man, they were like 1 or 2 feet per second from one another. And I'm like, how's he doing that? And he got one that was off, and he goes, I wasn't aiming at, it didn't take the same path as the others, and that's why I'd done that. Threw off the extreme spread. And I was like, seriously, you got to, apparently you have just got to get them things just perfectly in line. So I'm trying to watch that. But you'll see here pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. Well, with this group, and here's the group. Right there. It's a 2.109 group. Like I said, all these are shot at 50 yards. So that's quite an improvement. I really can't wait to really start loading some of these up and just concentrate on accuracy after I've already shot through the chronograph. You know, when you shoot through a chronograph, you're worried about things. And all right, so now the next bullet, it was sent to me by Kyle Lusk. Kyle Lusk sent me this bullet. And in the times I've shot this bullet before, I've sized it to 309, gas checked it, and traditionally lubed it. But that's with over 2,000 feet per second speed. With these running as low as they are, I wanted to try it without a gas check. So these are just powder coated, not traditionally lubed, just powder coated. And here's my group. Now you can see these 3 are pretty much in the same hole. And you got 2 down here. What I think I've done is I changed something between these two and these three. I wasn't holding my cheek right or something. I think that's me. I think that could have all went right around right in here. Which I am really happy with that. But as far as the group is, there by itself is 1.929. 1.929. Yeah. So I'm impressed with that. That's a good bullet with that. Okay. A average speed. Now here's the funny part about this having a good group. Of course, my camera's not wanting to focus. I hate this camera. But anyway, the average speed was 1,500 feet per second. That's what I come up with. But I only got 2 readings. The other 3 failed to register. And the extreme spread was 130. Okay. Now you see where I'm getting here? I don't think it's so much that the powder charge and the bullets were doing what the chronograph was saying, as much as I was offline with the chronograph and not getting accurate readings. Actually, I got 3 that didn't have a reading, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there, especially since I'm getting such a good group as that. All right, now, the next bullet was sent to me by Eagle Eye Shooting. And Kenny, I want you to tell me what speed you're shooting that 130 grain NOE bullet at in your 300 blackout. I know I've seen you shoot it, but I don't remember what the speed was. But anyway, almost same thing with the 150 grain, except this is gas checked. It has no lube group. It's a smooth side bullet, so it's only powder coat and gas check. But you've got 3 just right here and then 2 off to the edge. And I'm pretty sure that is me. That is me changing my point of view or my cheek weld. Anyway, it was a 2.021 group. So I'm really impressed with the 130 and 150 grain bullet with the Trail Boss. And the average speed was 1504. The extreme spread was 126. Okay, you guys tell me what's going on here. My extreme spread's going up, but my groups are getting tighter. Except for the very first group, which had a 40 feet per second spread and was under 2 inches. All right, guys. That's my findings on the Trail Boss. Thanks for watching. If you guys got any suggestions or what you feel about the chronograph, make sure and leave a comment down below. Thanks, guys. That don't sound right, does it?